If you wanted to have a sexual relationship with your wife, you would probably go into a room, close the door, shut the windows, and enjoy your private time peacefully, because privacy is normal for us today. But now go back 50,000 years. You are living in a cave, just one cave, with your whole tribe. 20, 30, sometimes 50 people sleeping, eating, and living together in the same place. No walls, no doors, no separate rooms, no locks. And yet, the human population kept growing, so the question is, how did ancient humans have sexual relationships when they had no privacy? Did everyone just watch? Did they wait? Did people quietly go far away? Or was the idea of privacy simply not there at all? The answer is more surprising than you might think. Let's go back thousands of years. Humans were not like modern animals, but they did share an ancient evolutionary past. Archaeological evidence suggests that early humans often slept together in groups in the same space. There were no private bedrooms or separate rooms. Some experts believe that the idea of sexual privacy is actually a cultural invention that developed later. In other words, early humans did not have privacy because the concept of privacy did not really exist yet. Then, around 12,000 years ago, everything started to change. Humans began farming, but farming had a problem. Crops took months to grow. If people kept moving from place to place like before, they would lose their food supply. Because of this, humans started settling in one place. Slowly, villages formed, houses were built, and walls began to appear. But here is something interesting. Even in those early homes, there were no separate bedrooms like we have today. Most families still lived and slept in a single room, so walls existed, but real privacy still did not. So if early humans had no private rooms, how did they handle intimate moments? Many researchers believe their real privacy was nature itself. Nighttime darkness, the edge of the forest, hidden places behind bushes, or a far corner of a cave. Even today, some modern hunter-gatherer groups behave in a similar way. At night, couples quietly move a short distance away from the camp. In a way, darkness acted like their door. And when complete isolation was not possible, another interesting idea comes in: social ignoring. Everyone knew what was happening, but no one paid attention. People intentionally ignored it so group life could continue smoothly. For example, on a bus or train, sometimes two people talk privately. Others can hear them, but they choose not to listen and focus elsewhere. But the most interesting part is that feelings like shame and modesty were not always the same as today. Experts suggest that many social emotions are learned through culture. What is private in one society may be normal in another. So early humans may not have felt the same awkwardness that we feel today. There may have been an unspoken rule. Everyone knew, but no one commented. No one gave it unnecessary attention. This silent understanding helped group life function. So far, we understand that early humans relied on darkness, distance, and social understanding for privacy. The truth is that private bedrooms, closed doors, and full personal privacy are very recent ideas in human history. Your ancestors lived for thousands of years, formed families, and continued the species without modern privacy. But an interesting question remains. If early humans had no houses, no bedrooms, and no modern comfort, did they still feel love? Did they form deep emotional bonds? Or was it only about reproduction? And maybe an even bigger question is this: if you were born 50,000 years ago, could you live that kind of life? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to learn more surprising secrets about human history, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon.